We're supposed to do, unquote, as they look to silence the Jazz in Houston. And later, Kevin Durant and Golden State need one more win to take out the Clippers. Potential series clinchers tonight on TNT. Kevin Harlan, Reggie Miller, and Allie LaForce standing by to bring you the Rockets and the Jazz about 10 minutes from now. While here inside Atlanta Studio J, it's TNT NBA Tip-Off presented by Auto Trader. Ernie Johnson, Shaq, Kenny, Charles. What do you say we go right to the schedule of tonight's playoff games? We start the night in Houston with the Rockets leading the Utah Jazz and trying to close them out. And later it's the Clippers and the Warriors as Golden State tries to end things against LA. And boy, what will we see tonight after what we saw last night from Damian Lillard?
Lillard, a chance to send the Thunder home. Lillard, long range three. It's good! At the buzzer! Damian Lillard! Are you kidding me?
Lillard with 47 tonight, working it down to 2-1, a deep three.
Oh!
Blazers win the series, a walk-off three from Lillard. George backing up, Lillard doesn't want to pick. Dame going for the win, a three-pointer for the game.
지금은 릴라드 타임입니다. 데이타임 대단했어. 데이타임. 서부 컨퍼런스에서 가장 먼저 2라운드에 선택하는 팀 포클랜드의 트레이블레이저스입니다.
That last clip for the Korean broadcast of
the Korean broadcast.
Of Damian Lillard's.
If we could get a game like that tonight.
50-point night. I don't know how we could possibly.
Well, we're not. Our only chance is this first game tonight. Let me tell you
really
something.
Think so?
I really think. I know I'm gonna say something crazy right now.
Okay, just make sure you guarantee it.
No. I'm telling you, I think this is a. If the Rockets don't win tonight, this is a 7-game series.
Sure, I can see you saying
crazy.
that.
No, I'm telling you, they need to win this game tonight.
Sure,
Man, we're gonna. This is gonna be a 7-game series.
Yeah, hopefully they take care of business. You know, they're probably embarrassed, a little bit upset. They're home. They're going through their routines. You would think a veteran team would come in and knock these guys out early. We shall see.
I have a question.
About 8 minutes.
I have a question for you guys that applies to both games we'll see tonight. And when I looked at what happened last night, Brooklyn on the road falls behind by 24 in the first quarter. Orlando in Toronto falls behind 24 points in the first quarter. You always hear about weathering the storm. Who's getting fined?
My phone ain't even up here.
Mine is off.
Chuckster.
My phone ain't even up here.
Chuckster. Hey, 50 right now. Hey, Chuck. Chuck.
Amir Johnson.
Hey,
I apologize.
Hey, Chuck. 50.
I don't have 50 on me. I don't care if my wallet.
The only reason you should have your phone on at work if you're an Uber driver.
Well, what he means to tell us. Yeah. So anyway, how do you weather the storm? How do you go into that hostile environment, and how do you stay close and not find yourself in the position those teams did last night?
It's decisions. You can't be afraid to make the decisions. And I'll give you an analogy of driving. Sometimes if you're driving down the highway and you see an open lane, and sometimes you go, oh, I can make it, and you go through. And then sometimes you go, I can make it, but I'll just wait for him to go by. You have to come with the same aggressive mentality. I can make it through that hole. And so I'm going to take the shots that are available. I'm not going to pass things up. That's aggression. When you play tentative in this scenario, you get blown out.
Well, I think the key is several things. Really, it's two things. Number one, you can't take bad shots, and you can't turn the ball over. Those are the two most important things. Because if you turn it over, obviously they're going that way fast. The crowd's going to be going crazy. And if you take bad shots, they're just going to speed up the fast break. Those are the only two things to get runs. Because, you know, a 6-point, 8, 10-point run don't happen unless you turn the ball over or you take quick shots. I mean, you can use the entire shot clock get a good shot, and the crowd ain't gonna make noise to hold shot clock unless they're making a run.
You know,
yeah, go ahead, Shaq.
I don't know what these guys are saying. Execution. You're not at home. You got to execute. Time management and shot management. What I mean by shot management, if you're shooting jumpers and they're falling, keep shooting. If you're shooting jumpers and they're not falling, mix it up. Get to the hole. Get it to somebody else. Do that. If you do those things, because you have to realize they're at home, they're going to make a run. But if you do those things and don't panic. Can't panic now if they go up by 10, 15. You just got to play the game. If you do those things, then you have a shot.
First quarter is huge.
Without question, it certainly was last night. Coming right up on TNT, the Jazz and the Rockets.
Busted.
Little Ray. Sorry, Ray.
Very disappointing.
I'm sorry,
Very disappointing. Vlade, I'm going to throw that against the wall. Go, Chuck.
NBA Award Show coming up. Giannis or Harden, Luka or Trey. Tune into NBA Award Show presented by Kia to see who will take home the MVP and the Rookie of the Year honors. Monday, June the 24th, 9 p.m. Eastern on TNT.
I never knew.
Very nice.
I never knew Monday was spelled with a U.
Yes.
Monday.
June the 24th. June 24th.
You so country, man.
Magic and Raptors north of the border. Raptors jump out 12-1 and 31-7 in this.
This was over quickly.
Pascal Siakam.
Were you happy with Lowry today?
I was very happy with him. He was aggressive. I mean,
12 points in the first quarter for Lowry.
I'm just saying. Sometimes, guys aren't always happy with
I'm
him.
sorry, just because we want the guy to play well, because he get paid to play well.
I'm just saying.
Kawhi.
I'm always happy with Kawhi.
Every day.
31-7.
31-7. Yeah, unbelievable.
Man, I'm telling you, these were some three ugly games.
So,
early.
Chuck.
Yes, sir.
Because this game's a blowout, not a.
Yes.
So, who it's going? Have you made a decision though?
Oh,
Who's
yeah.
going to be in the Eastern Conference Final?
The Milwaukee Bucks and the Toronto Raptors.
What about you, Shaq?
What we like to do is talk about that after the highlight when we have the
But this is
breakdown.
not highlights. This is just watching the Raptors score.
I know, but we're going to have a discussion. We got some stuff on here. We got some stuff about the season.
But when you're talking over,
Hey,
you don't even care, Ernie.
Do your job, buddy.
I'm trying.
don't care?
One time.
It's stinking impossible some nights. I'll tell you that right now. There's Kawhi Leonard.
Furniture movement.
So 115-96.
It wasn't that close, America.
No, it was not.
Ernie, that was a great
They were
highlight
up 30. They were up 37 and never trailed in the game.
Wow.
And Jared Greenberg took it all
half
in.
man, half makeup.
He talked to Kyle Lowry.
What do you think about when you think about the matchup with you and the Sixers?
It's going to be a good matchup. It's going to be fun, but we got to go out there, do our job, try to impose our will on them, and, stay the course.
Kyle, an opportunity now for you to take on the hometown Sixers.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you to get an opportunity on the big stage here in the second round?
Just another stepping stone for our big goal. We know what type of team they are, what they represent, what they bring, and we got to go out there and play our basketball, our brand of basketball.
Obviously, this is a team with tremendous size, right? Starting right off the bat with Embiid inside, but they're big. They're big all over. They got the biggest center in the league and maybe the biggest point guard in the league in Simmons. So it presents some matchup issues. I know it's a lot of talent on the floor on both teams, so it should be a great series.
The last couple of years, I felt like Cleveland was head and shoulders above everybody else. And I think this year there are four terrific teams. But to me, this is by far the best team they've had here, in this stretch. This is a terrific team.
You saw Kyle Lowry, by the way, who hurt the ring finger on his right hand. He says it popped out, but it's fine. I popped it back in, got a couple of days to get it back and recover, and hopefully it'll be better by game one. Well, it will be better, he said, by
You got 10 of them. You don't need all of them.
game one. You see, the Sixers played 4 times against the Raptors. Toronto won 3 of them. The one they lost, Kawhi Leonard was not there. And now your question was who you like in the series?
I got his. I want to see who you say are going to be in the conference finals now that you've seen.
Milwaukee versus Toronto.
You still okay? Milwaukee versus Toronto.
Going across the border.
I totally agree. I think this is a tough matchup for the Sixers. I think the addition of Marc Gasol going to really help them against Joel Embiid because he's just as big as Embiid. But the thing he does, he's going to be able to take Embiid. He can play him one-on-one in the post to a certain degree. They don't have to double every time. But also, he's going to be able to drag him out on the post. And Ben Simmons has really struggled with Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, 24 turnovers in the 3 games.
I mean, that's and let me tell you something. He would not let him dribble. I mean, he got to a point where Ben would kick the ball up court, and the Sixers could never get into their offense. I hate to say it, because I would love to sleep in my own bed in Philly, but we're going to my favorite city, Toronto, and we're going to Ernie's.
The mean streets of Milwaukee.
Streets of Milwaukee for the conference finals.
Kawhi averaged 30 points and 8 rebounds in the season series. Ibaka 18, Lowry 17, Embiid averaged 26 and 12. Butler played 3 games against him, averaged 23. Simmons 16, 9, and 9. Last time, the only time they've met in the postseason, 2001, it went 7, and it came down.
Is that Vince Carter?
Vince
Carter.
Yep.
If
the
this
graduation,
goes,
that's
they
the
win.
graduation game.
Oh, yeah, graduation day.
That's the graduation game.
How much do you think that degree's been helping him in life?
A lot.
They made it to the finals after that, right?
He's making all this NBA money. You know I love Vince Carter.
Yeah, but it's the mental fortitude is the reason why he was Vince Carter, and that's the reason why he went.
Vince Carter, he could jump over this building.
No, mental fortitude.
They'd like
at 41.
They would like you to read, since you did such a good job on the NBA awards, also read this promo. Take us to break.
As we go to break, you can watch the NBA playoff courtside from anywhere with the NBA TNT VR app powered by Intel True VR. Grab your headset like a dummy and watch Game 5 between the Clippers and the Warriors Wednesday night at 10:30 Eastern. Go to NBA.com/NBA on TNT VR for more information.
Very good.
And if you sit at home with those glasses on, you crazy.
Yes.
Scoot Andrews! That's an adorable little baby. That's adorable, man. The internet is undefeated. I wish I knew how to get to it.
We're still not quite ready to go to break yet.
Okay.
Portland wins. You know, they knock out OKC. Ennis Cantor talking about his health.
Oh.
Turbine, let's talk first about your injury. How do you feel? What is the injury and when did it happen?
Well, it happened in the first quarter. Obviously, with Steven, I was bumping into Steven, and I think I just they said a separation or something in a halftime. We did an injection, so I just tried to play through it.
The first half, it looked like you may have been holding your left thigh. Is it more than just your shoulder, or is it just your shoulder? And do you think you'll be able to play in the second round?
Yes. I mean, I try to play through it tonight, and we'll just go look it up what happens tomorrow or the next day, see how I feel, and I'm definitely going to play through it.
I like that kid.
I love that dude, man.
Injection.
Shoot me up.
Old school.
Put me back out there.
That.
Like I say, we always talk about, people talk about what guys can't do instead of what they can do. He is a rebounding machine. He's a scoring machine.
And he wants to play.
And he wants to play. He loves to play. And he's tough. He's not afraid.
Well, what he does to me is also for that team, he allows the 2 best scorers to rest. Because at times you can drop the ball inside, and he will take 7 seconds to score, but he will be efficient to score. But that allows your offense to slow down for a second, your best 2 players in CJ and Dame to rest, which they couldn't get tonight at times because of his injury. But you know, he's a valuable piece for this.
He's been down that road before with that left shoulder separation with Utah 6 years ago, 2013.
But he gonna play.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt.
Question.
We'll take a break.
I'll send you some icy hot, brother. Man up.
If Charles Barkley can get paid for talking about things on TV, you can do anything.
Hey, Marley Ann, whatever your name is, I don't get paid. I get really paid.
And what they call you at the bank?
Really
What they call you at the bank?
We got some fishing to do next.
What they call you at the bank?
Oh, Mr. Barkley. And I told the Shaq, they better get up when I walk in.